Rule number 3. If you're going to try to quit smoking, if you're ready to quit smoking, here's rule number 3. You have to identify your triggers. When do you crave a cigarette the most? For me, I remember going through the exercise, and the exercise literally is grab a piece of paper and just brainstorm, write down, when do I enjoy a cigarette the most? And there's a few very obvious triggers that are probably transferable across everyone, but I'll tell you my triggers. When I first wake up in the morning, like the first thing I want to do is smoke. I want to have coffee and a cigarette. Like, it's almost like it's a twofer, right? So number 1, when I first wake up is a trigger. Coffee is a trigger. Boredom, when I'm bored, I'll just go smoke. Huge trigger for me. Coffee breaks. When I take coffee breaks or took coffee breaks in the morning with my friends, with my coworkers, we had this little cohort. There was 4 or 5 of us smokers, and we all went out at 9 o'clock, right on the dot. We went around the side of the building because we couldn't smoke in front of the building. We had to walk around the side. And we had that, you ever been part of that outcast group? We were part of that outcast group. Oh, we're the smokers. And you got to stop, right? Like, that was one of my triggers, just hanging out with them equaled me smoking. Also, after I eat, oh my gosh, it was nothing better than a cigarette after dinner, right? I mean, I always smoked after dinner. Then there were also trigger places, environments, beer, bar, hanging out with, certain people. There were all kinds of triggers for me. Right before I went to bed, I smoked. Right when I woke up, I smoked. After I ate, I smoked. When I drank beer, I smoked. When I was at the bar, I smoked. When I played pool, I smoked. When I hung around certain people, I smoked more than ever. When I was bored, huge trigger. So take a minute, take 10 minutes, take a week, but write down, when do you have those biggest cravings to smoke? It's really important to know what your triggers are.